Now we are going to start the hydrocarbons, types of hydrocarbons. Firstly, what are hydrocarbons? So hydrocarbons are those, hydro means H, carbon means C. Hydrocarbons are those that contain hydrogen and carbon in it, that are called as hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are of two types. First one is aliphatic, second one is closed. Aliphatic is open chain, and that second one, closed chain, that is also known as cyclic chain. That is also known as cyclic. First see aliphatic. First see aliphatic. Aliphatic are again of two types, that is saturated and unsaturated. What is saturated? Saturated hydrocarbons are those hydrocarbons that contain carbon and hydrogen with it and contain single bond between them, between carbon and carbon. Saturated hydrocarbons are those that are fully satisfied by means all the valencies of carbon are satisfied by single covalent bond, that are called as saturated hydrocarbons. Okay? And that includes alkane. That includes alkane. So alkane has a formula CnH2n plus 2. Means what is the meaning of this formula? For example, suppose if we have one carbon, so how many hydrogen we will be having? So C is 1, so H 2n, that is 2 into 1 plus 2. 2 into 1 2 plus 2, that is 4. So formula will be CH4. Suppose we have carbon 2, then how many number of hydrogen will be there? So hydrogen 2 into 2 plus 2. 2 into 2 4, 4 plus 2 6. So C2H6. So what are saturated hydrocarbons? That are fully satisfied by, means they are hydrocarbons that contain hydrogen and carbon, and all the valencies of carbon are satisfied by a single covalent bond, that are called as saturated hydrocarbons. And that saturated hydrocarbon again is divided into the part that is called as alkane. So all the valencies of alkane are satisfied by a single covalent bond, that is why it is under saturated hydrocarbon. Now what are unsaturated? Unsaturated is not fully satisfied by a single covalent bond. It can contain double bond or contain a triple bond. Saturated hydrocarbon contain single bond. Unsaturated hydrocarbon contain double या फिर triple bond. Unsaturated hydrocarbon contain double or triple bond. When unsaturated hydrocarbon contain double bond, that will be called as alkene. When unsaturated hydrocarbon contain triple bond, that will be called as alkyne. What is the formula of alkene? That is CnH2n. Suppose we have to tell the member of alkene having one carbon atom. Sorry, alkene cannot be having one carbon atom because double bond is there. So carbon double bond we include, double bond we see it should be between carbon and carbon only, right? Then only it will be called as alkene. So if only one carbon will be present, then how it will show the double bonding? It will never be shown. So for the alkane, at least number of carbon atom requires 2. At least 2 carbon atoms should be there. Hydrogen, now if carbon atom is 2, then hydrogen 2 into 2, that is 4. If carbon atom is 3, then hydrogen should be 2 into 3, 6. Alkyne is having triple bond. So for showing triple bond, at least 2 carbon must be there. तो first member या first series, suppose you can say कि अगर हमें बताना है कि who is the first member of the alkene, तो सबसे पहले only 2 carbon can be shown. 2 carbon can show triple bond. Then 3 carbon can show triple bond, 4 carbon can show triple bond, means and so on. But first member of the series, 1 carbon cannot show. The first member of series will be 2. At least 2 carbon atom will be required for showing triple bond. So if carbon atom is 2, then how many hydrogen atom? 2 into 2, 4. 4 minus 2, 2. So C2H2. Alright. Now next, that is closed chain or cyclic chain. Closed chain or cyclic chain is again divided into 2 parts, alicyclic and aromatic. Alicyclic like this. Carbon here, carbon here, carbon here. Carbon here, carbon here, carbon here, carbon here. That is alicyclic, means it is closed. कहीं से भी chain is not open, all are joint linked to each other. Aromatic is also cyclic, but alicyclic doesn't contain any smell, but aromatic contain little smell. Aromatic contain little smell. And in an aromatic cyclic compound, we have only one in our course, that is benzene ring. This is hexa ring containing alternative single or double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. This ring is called as benzene ring. This ring is called as benzene ring, and only this benzene ring is in our course. And all the organic compounds that are aromatic or aromatic cyclic compound contain at least one benzene ring with them. Then only at least one benzene ring in them. So aromatic organic compounds are those that are cyclic structures and contain some sort of smell. Hydrocarbons are of two types, aliphatic and cyclic. Aliphatic is open chain, cyclic is closed chain. Aliphatic again divided into saturated and unsaturated. Saturated hydrocarbons are those that contain single bond, and that is alkane. And alkanes are having formula CnH2n plus 2. Means from this formula we will be able to know how many hydrogen atoms, if carbon atom is known, then how many hydrogen atom will be there in that particular compound. Now unsaturated hydrocarbon, alkene and alkyne. So unsaturated hydrocarbons are those that contain double or triple bond. Alkene is double bond, alkyne is triple bond. Alkene is having formula CnH2n, alkyne is having formula CnH2n minus 2. For showing double bond or triple bond, at least two carbon will be there, should be there. So carbon atom with alkene with one carbon atom is not possible. Alkyne of one carbon atom is also not possible. Means we require at least two carbon atom to show this double bond or triple bond. Alright. Closed chain or cyclic chain again divided into two parts, that is alicyclic and aromatic. Alicyclic and aromatic both are cyclic, but the difference is alicyclic doesn't contain any kind of smell, aromatic contain little bit smell. And the aromatic which is in our course is only benzene, and benzene is aromatic that contains some sort of smell. Benzene is what? 6 carbon atom joined in a cyclic structure with the alternating double and single bond. This is double bond, this is single bond, this is double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. This structure is called as benzene. This structure is called as benzene. Suppose we want to draw the structure of this CH4. So this carbon is having 4 electrons in its outermost shell. That means 4 arms will be there. 1 electron, 2 electron, 3 electron and 4 electron. So here 1 hydrogen, then this hydrogen, then this hydrogen. All the hydrogens are also having 1 electron in its outermost shell. Right or wrong? So this hydrogen 2 electron, this hydrogen 2 electron, this hydrogen 2 electron, this hydrogen 2 electron, and this carbon total 8 electron. Means this is fully satisfied. Completed. Hydrogen has completed its duplet and carbon has completed its octet. Now, if we want this CH4 to react with some other compound, so what will happen? Something must be removed, means this one hydrogen must be removed, then only anything else will be added. If we want this methane that is CH4 to react with some compound, so this all the valencies are satisfied. If we want something to add, so this must be removed and something must be, then that particular thing will be added. So what is this reaction called as? When something is removed and something is added, that is substitution reaction. So all the saturated hydrocarbons, yeah, you can say alkane, they show substitution या फिर displacement reaction. They show substitution or displacement reaction. Next is alkene. Now see alkene. What is alkene? डबल बॉन्ड, तो कार्बन कार्बन कंटेन डबल बॉन्ड, ठीक है. नाउ this requires, this carbon is having two electron, this carbon has shared two electron. How many hydrogen it requires to complete its octet? Two hydrogen. This carbon has also shared its two electron, two left, that means how many hydrogen it required to complete its octet? Two. Now if we want something to add here, something to add here, suppose here one hydrogen this, one hydrogen this, one hydrogen this, one hydrogen this. Now if we want something to add here, so it is not so that this hydrogen will be removed, no, because it is unstable compound. So firstly this bond will break down, this bond will break down, double bond will break down. If this double bond will break down, then one electron left with this carbon and one electron left with this carbon. So one valency here open up, one valency here open up. Now if you want to add something here, so what happen? If you want this compound to react with something, then what happen? It will come and directly join here. Suppose chlorine ke sath we have reacted it, so come directly and join here, right? So whatever you are reacting here, it is being joined. That is why these alkenes will show which kind of reaction? Addition reaction. Which kind of reaction? Addition reaction. Similarly alkyne, alkyne contain triple bond, 3 electrons it had shared, only one hydrogen it requires. Here also only one hydrogen it requires. Now this hydrogen, because it is hydrocarbon, so hydrogen must be there. It contain only one hydrogen, so this should not be removed, this will not be removed. And also this is triple bond, this is unstable compound. जब तक bond single नहीं हो जाएगा, it will be unstable. Suppose यहाँ से this bond breaks down, then one electron of this and one electron of this will be free. It opens, this opens, right? Now whatever you want it to react, it will come and will, suppose chlorine, so it will come and join here. Now also double bond is there. If you want now also it should react, so what will happen? This bond will again break down. One valency here, one electron here, and one electron of this carbon will be free. Then if you want it to react with again chlorine, then again it will react with chlorine. So whatever is coming is being added. So this will show which kind of reaction? Addition. Hydrogen cannot remove because it is hydrogen cannot remove because it is hydrocarbon. So remember, saturated hydrocarbon shows substitution reaction and unsaturated hydrocarbon shows addition reaction. Now next topic is alkyl group. Next topic is alkyl group. What is alkyl group? When you remove one hydrogen atom from alkane, when you remove one hydrogen atom from alkane, the group so obtained, that is called as alkyl group. The suffix of alkane is ane. So alkyl, the suffix of alkyl is yl. Suppose we have CH4, this is alkane. We remove one hydrogen from this. What is obtained? CH3. So this is called as alkyl group. This is called, one carbon is there, it is called as methane. It is called as methane. Suffix is ane, right? So meth will be common name, but meth will be here also, so here also. Because as if we have only one carbon, then we use prefix meth. So meth is there, one carbon removed. So what is left? Alkyl, suffix is yl. So meth mein we will add yl. So what will be the name of this CH3? Methyl, right? Up here, this is a structure of CH4. This is a structure of CH4. You have removed one hydrogen, means one valency, one arm, one electron is left. Here you can add anything. Here you can add anything. Suppose you add carbon, you can add chlorine, you can add anything. Means you, one valency will be there so that it can react with something. Alright. So this is all alkyl group. What is alkyl group? Alkyl group, when you remove one hydrogen atom from any alkane, the group so obtained is called as alkyl group. Alkane formula is CnH2n plus 2. If we remove one hydrogen, that is from here, we remove one hydrogen So what formula will obtain? CnH2n minus 1. That will be a formula of any alkyl. Alright. Last time we have studied the type of organic compounds. जिसमें we have studied hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon contain alkane, alkene, alkyne, and alcohol, carboxylic acid, ketone, aldehyde, ether. These all are also known as functional group. What are functional group? That atom or a group of atom joined with the carbon chain to give it different characteristics that are called as functional group. Functional group. So what are functional group? So functional group is an atom or a group of atom joined in a specific manner which is responsible for characteristic chemical property of organic compound. Now what are the characteristics of functional groups? So first one is chemical property of a compound containing same functional group are similar. So whatever functional group is there, suppose we have only one carbon and from this carbon OH is being added, right? One valency is completed. How many hydrogen it requires to complete its octet? 3. Suppose we have 2 carbon, it is being also attached with OH. Then this carbon requires how many hydrogen? 2 hydrogen. This carbon requires 3 hydrogen to complete its octet. Suppose we have 3 carbon and it is also attached with OH. This carbon requires 2 hydrogen. This carbon also requires 2 hydrogen to complete its octet, and this carbon requires 3 hydrogen to complete its octet. But all the 3 contain OH group. So common properties of all the 3 will be same. Common properties of all the 3 will be same. That is, chemical properties will be same. If we add COOH here and we compare these two, the properties will not be same. Properties will be different. But obvious, it is carboxylic acid, it is OH. Properties will also be different. Third property is there exists a homologous series. And all the members of that homologous series are having same chemical property. So what is this homologous series? That after 1 what comes? 2, after 2 what comes? 3, after 3 what comes? 4, then 5, then 6. This is also a series of 1, 2, 3, 4 numbering. So 1 carbon is there. Then how many carbon should be there? 2 carbon should be there. Then how many carbon? 3 carbon. Then how many carbon? 4 carbon. Then how many carbon? 5 carbon. So in this way a series is obtained. That is called as homologous series. And each and every functional group contain homologous series. Suppose we have the series of alkane. So alkane is having formula CnH2n plus 2. If carbon is 1, then how many hydrogen will be there? 4. Carbon is 2, then 2 into 2 plus 2, 6. Carbon is 3. 2 into 3, 3 into 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. That means hydrogen will be 8. Carbon is 4. 4 into 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Carbon is 5. 5 into 2, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So in this way this series is so obtained. That is called as homologous series. So each and every functional group is having its own homologous series. Suppose we want alcohol series. So always remember, ये alkane में ही कोई जाकर ऐड होगा. अल्कोहल अगर सपोज नॉर्मल हमें सीरीज देखना है, सपोज एल्केन में जाकर कोई अल्कोहल ऐड हो रहा है, तो एल्केन में अल्कोहल कब ऐड होगा? जब यहाँ पर हाइड्रोजन एटम रिमूव होगा. When hydrogen atom will be removed, then formula will be CnH2n plus 1. Alcohol है तो यहाँ पे क्या ऐड हो जाएगा? OH. Then that particular compound will be stable. Now what is the first member of alcohol series? C. 1 है. H. 2 into 1 2. 2 plus 1 3. Then OH. Second member of series C. 2. 2 into 2 4. 4 plus 1 5. 5 OH. Right. Third member of series C3. 3 into 2 6. 6 plus 1 7. H 7 then OH. This is homologous series of alcohol. Suppose we want homologous series of alkene. Formula is CnH2n. Is what question comes, what is the first member of homologous series? So what is the first member? C 1 हुआ, H 2 into 1, CH2 will be first member of series, right? Right? It is not right because it is alkene, or alkene means double bond. Double bond means it should be between carbon and carbon. So at least how many carbon atom we require? 2. The first member of homologous series of this alkene will be C2H4. Second member of this homologous series of this alkene is C3H6 and so on. Suppose alkyne homologous series we need, then formula is CnH 2n minus 2. Suppose carbon atom is 1, so C 2 into 1 2, 2 minus 2 0, मतलब hydrogen होगा ही नहीं. But it is possible. Is it possible? No, because triple bond is there and it should be between carbon and carbon. At least number of carbon requires is 2. The first member of homologous series will be C2, 2 into 2 4, 4 minus 2 2, to C2 H2. Then C3, 2 into 3 6, 6 minus 2 4. Understood? One topic is being covered between this functional group, that is homologous series. Now again I am coming to the functional group. How many types of functional group are there? There are so many types of functional group, but in our course, that is hydrocarbon, alkane, alkene, alkyne, alcohol, aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, ether and halide is there. But in this only that naming, suppose we want the namings as you have a name, I have a name, so we both of us are recognized by our names, so that particular compounds are also recognized by their names. So how the naming will be done, this we will study, but for that only हम लोगों को पढ़ना है OH, that is alcohol, aldehyde, carboxylic acid, hydrocarbons में alkane, alkene, alkyne and ketone. Halide and ether is not there in our course this way, now. Alright, firstly see. Now see, functional group, first one is hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon contain 3 types, that is alkane, alkene and alkyne. What is alkane? Alkane contain single bond, alkene contain double bond, alkyne contain triple bond. Alkane is having suffix ane, alkene is having suffix ene, alkyne is having suffix ine. Alcohol is OH, suffix is OL, aldehyde is CHO. This will be joined like this. Carbon is joined with oxygen by double bond and with hydrogen by single bond. Now only one valency is left, that is this. Suffix is Al. Carboxylic acid, suffix is oic acid, C, double bond O, then OH. Then it is single bond here. Ether is COC, मतलब 2 carbons के बीच में if O is present, that is called as ether. Ketone, between 2 carbon, CO is present. CO is present, that is ketone. And suffix is -one. Halide is X, that is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. And it will be called as fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodine. Alright, these are the functional groups which we are going to use in a IUPAC. What is IUPAC? That is IUPAC naming, that is International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. And it is and this describes, it is a IUPAC decides ki what will be the name of that particular compound. As you all know, IUPAC decides the name of each and every compound. So similar way, IUPAC decides ki what is the name of that particular organic compound. Now what are the rules? Some rules are being given by IUPAC, and according to that rule, that particular compound is being named as thousands, millions, yeah, you can say so many number of compounds can be formed due to this property of catenation of carbon. So organic chemistry is so vast, very very vast. That is why each and every naming of each and every compound cannot be remembered. You cannot remember the name of each and every compound, but you can see what is a formula and then you can arrange and then you can name. So how you will name that particular compound we are going to study, that is called as IUPAC naming या nomenclature. That is called as IUPAC naming or nomenclature. कि how you will name the particular organic compound. So few rules are there for that particular compound naming. So remember this functional group and remember their suffix. Functional group is present, like alkane is present, alkene is there, alkyne is there, alcohol, aldehyde, carboxylic acid, ether and ketone. If these are present, they will always be named in a suffix. They will always be named in a suffix. If halide is there in that particular organic compound, then always it will be named in a prefix. Like suppose अगर ये present है तो सबसे पहले हम इसको बताएंगे that chlorine is present or bromine is present or iodine is present or fluorine is present. We will, when you name it, you will write the name of that particular chlorine, bromine, fluorine and iodine in a prefix. First thing, if you have only one carbon, then your prefix will be meth. Prefix will be meth. If you have 2 carbon, then your prefix will be eth. 3 carbon, then your prefix will be prop. If you have 4 carbon, then prefix will be but. 5 carbon, then prefix will be pent. 6 carbon, then prefix will be hex. 7 carbon, then prefix will be hept. 8 carbon, then prefix will be oct. 9 carbon, then prefix will be non. If 10 carbon is there, then prefix will be dec. Alright, so 1 carbon meth, 2 carbon eth, 3 carbon prop, 4 carbon but, 5 carbon pent, 6 carbon hex, 7 carbon hept, 8 carbon oct, 9 carbon non and 10 carbon dec. This is a prefix. Yeah, you can say कि when main chain will be there, कि how that carbon atom will be named, कि how many carbon atom will be present, ये कैसे पता लगेगा? By this prefix, that 1 carbon meth, 2 carbon eth and so on. All right.